But right now, I hope that the people of Israel, we love you and we stand with you. And everything that you are doing, you're doing right. It's everybody else that's wrong in this, not the people of Israel.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Here, a very special episode of the Pulse of Israel. We're standing on the destroyed police station in the Israeli city of Sderot. It was right here, a whole police station, but it was destroyed because terrorists came in on October 7th and murdered almost all the police officers here in Sderot as they were fighting unbelievable battles to protect themselves, protect Sderot residents, and the state of Israel had to end up destroying the whole building. It was right here. So we're here because Nikki Haley is in Israel, former U.S. ambassador to the UN, and she's being hosted by Israeli Chaver Knesset MK Danny Danon. So let's hear what Danny Danon has to say about Nikki Haley's visit here. Shalom, Chaver Knesset Danny Danon.
Shalom, tov lirot otcha. Good to see you.
It is very wonderful seeing you, and here you've been hosting Nikki Haley from America. Why has this trip been important to bring her here now?
Ambassador Haley, she's a great friend of Israel. We hear moral clarity when she speaks about Israel. And it's very important that she came here, stood with the people of Israel, and basically told us, finish the job. Do what's right for Israel. That's what we should do. We exposed to her the atrocities today. We showed her what happened. And as a mother, she felt what we felt for the last 7 months. We believe that she will continue to support us. And I wish I could bring all Americans to come to Israel to see what we experienced. But Ambassador Haley, she's a great ambassador over the people of Israel.
So I was going to ask her a question, but I wasn't given the opportunity, so I'm going to ask you from your perspective. Last week, 2 weeks ago, our holy IDF soldiers went into Rafia. They found tunnels underneath Philadelphia, 50 tunnels they found in Egypt to Gaza, where we know that Egypt is whether assisting or turns a blind eye to allowing weapons, Hamas to get into Gaza. I have a son fighting in Gaza. We know the non-combatants are being used as human shields. What would you do, or what would you say to America, to the world, for there to be pressure on Egypt to stop its helping Hamas and to open up the border to allow non-combatants to leave and not be used as human shields as part of the PR strategy?
Well, anyone who speak about the blockade of Gaza or siege of Gaza should look at the map and realize that the border with Egypt, and we found many tunnels. Too many tunnels going from Rafah into Egypt. We are determined to deal with the Hamas ourselves. We are not expecting the Egyptians to do it for us, not the Americans. We, the IDF, will take care of the problem.
Why aren't any of the Arab countries taking them? Because if you think they're in so much danger, you should take them, right? But the reason they're not taking them is they don't know who's Hamas and who's not. 3,000 Hamas terrorists broke the barrier. 3,000 on Israel's holiest day during Shabbat. They broke the barrier. But that's not all who came. Thousands of Palestinian citizens came and robbed and killed and murdered and went back and came back again. The reason this is important is you hear about Hamas, but there's an entire generation of Palestinians who are now entrenched with that Hamas ideology. This isn't going to go away by some political agreement. This isn't going to go away just because somebody wants it to. This is only going to go away when we acknowledge the truth.
So we just finished our day in Sderot. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful town all the way down here in Israel South. Had all this time with Nikki Haley. Did not get to ask her the question I wanted. I asked Chaver Knesset Danny Danon instead, and you noticed he really didn't want to answer my question about what he would do about pressuring Egypt. He elegantly got out of that, and he just focused on, we're going to take care of our problem with Egypt. Well, there might be a reason why he's being so silent about Egypt, because Egypt's a huge problem. And we're about to leave Sderot, and we just saw the news that Egyptian soldiers shot at Israeli soldiers on the border at Rafah. And Israeli soldiers shot back. At first, the news was that they shot in the air, which makes no sense. And then the news came out that an Egyptian soldier was killed. So Egypt's a problem. Folks, there were 50 tunnels found from Egypt into Gaza, where Hamas smuggles. You don't think the Egyptian army knows about that? You don't think the Egyptian government knows about that? You don't think they're making money off of it? Oh, they know it. And even Israeli reporters know that Egyptian officials are making money off of assisting Hamas. Now, is it assisting Hamas just to make money? Is it assisting Hamas because they also secretly want to be fighting against Israel and they're allowing Hamas to do it instead? No clue, but we do realize Egypt is a problem, and Danny Danon didn't even want to answer me about what about pressure from the world on Egypt. So now, again, it was a great day. Nikki Haley, do you hear what she's saying? She is one of the only leaders of the world out there, and unfortunately she's not in a position of leadership right now, who is saying straight out that all Arab Muslims in Gaza are a problem. She's saying the truth. That all of them, that all the Arab Muslims in Gaza are Hamas. That it's not just a Hamas terrorist organization. That is so important that she's saying that. Any case, you hear powerful voice, powerful day down south here in Israel with Nikki Haley seeing with her own eyes and being able to continue with this moral voice for humanity because, again, Nikki Haley understands that we are the front line for the whole freedom-loving world. And America and the freedom-loving world should be supporting us because Hamas and Iran and Qatar and the Muslim Brotherhood and the Islamo-Nazis out there are also out to destroy all infidels and destroy the whole freedom-loving world. So she gets it, and we need other leaders like her that get it. Looking forward to her being part of a Trump administration, please God, where President Trump, together with Nikki Haley, I don't know if you hear it, but there's bombs in the noises going on. Maybe we're bombing Gaza or Rafah, or things are happening right now. But please God, we should have a strong presidency from President Trump, Nikki Haley, a strong moral voice of clarity in support of Israel in order to defend all of you, the whole freedom-loving world. Signing off for another episode of Pulse of Israel. If you are not yet a subscriber, go to pulseofisrael.com and click to subscribe. And if you support our work and want our videos and messages to be heard by more people, just click on the donate button every once in a while. Thank you, everyone. Shalom, and thanks for watching.
Pulse of Israel, frontline videos from the Holy Land. Support our work by donating today.